that kind of sucks. I haven't looked at a map today. National radar. Oh yeah, I see that.
6-4 station.
I see a little rain in Oklahoma.
6-4.
And the mid.
We'll be clear.
North.
En route to burned area for follow-up.
Sorry. Turn that down. How are you doing, Miss Nazy Cat? 11 o'clock in the morning over there. You're like, what? What did I just get a notification? Mike's starting up the live stream. I'm trying to chat in Restream and nothing's happening. Okay, it says, okay, click here to reactivate chat. And I'm clicking and nothing's happening. So I said, all right, let me just restart everything. I'll just have an inside day. Okay, that's good. That's good. You can catch up on Wednesday. Awesome. Awesome. I definitely I shouldn't have to wait a year a year and a half to 2 years. Yeah. So anyway, it's a gray, cloudy day, but no rain in sight. Highball DV. Yeah, there's a little crap up in the Adirondacks, but nothing. It's fading. There's no rain in the forecast. Well, I absolutely, positively did sleep well last night. Because I took 2 of the Percocets. Then got up about 3 hours later in massive pain, so I took another one. Fell asleep like a baby. Took 3, but I fell asleep. If I told my doctor I just took 3 of those, he'd fall off the chair. The way he reacted when I told him I took 4 aspirin or 4 Tylenol, yeah. But I slept good. Got stuff. I still got to go out and get wood. But yeah. So, but I did put a full tray. That big baking tray is full of wet food. I took, what did I, 8 cans. And I'm like, well, how can I put it out so everyone gets it, including Rabbit? So yeah, I figured, okay, this tray is perfect. The kittens can get to it, and Mama was the first to get to it. And of course, she starts eating, and as the cats come up, she starts stretching towards the side so they can't get to that side. She is amazing how she likes to hoard and say, hey, hey, hey. She let Spots eat, then she let Brownie eat. But perfect day outside. I got the windows open. Yeah, I'll go outside. I got to bring in some wood. Then I got to see if I got a tarp. I used my tarp last year for the thing, and I think it got shredded. So I got to see if I got another tarp to cover up the wood. Or back the truck out of the carport, throw the wood into the carport. But I don't like to keep my truck outside in the elements. It might get a leaf on it. It's got plenty of paw prints all over it. My goodness. I washed the truck a couple days ago, and there's paw prints all over the truck, even on the roof. We had a beautiful day yesterday. That's good. That's good. It's dry, but there's no warnings out yet, but it is dry. I just like it because there's not a lot of bugs when it's this cool. There are some bugs. What's the temp? 73 degrees, yeah. Okay, here's a handful of wow. Come on, honey. You are.
For the last 2 days, the third annual Haudenosaunee Festival.
Haudenosaunee. Okay. It's amazing the names of the uh, Indian tribes in America. Haudenosaunee.
Has
Okay.
been taking place at the Binghamton University campus. The campus is built on the ancestral land of the Haudenosaunee, and this festival is
I
just one
didn't
way
know
to
that.
help preserve the culture of their people and educate others. The purple and white flag will fly over the university for the duration of the festival, which will feature food, music, dance,
It's the
art,
food.
and
It's the
storytelling
food
events.
that I go there for.
Interactive, immersive, cultural experience. It's history all wrapped together in a lacrosse game
Nice
and a
art,
bowl
but I don't
of
think
corn
yeah,
mush,
I can't afford
or
art.
in a dance where you hold hands with other people. You
Nah,
really just
I'd
can't beat
pass
this
on.
type of immersive cultural experience.
I'd pass on
And
that.
if you missed the first 2 days of this festival, don't worry. The event's third and final day is tomorrow, so there's plenty
Nice.
more to see. And again, if you
Nice. I just won't have to water today. That's also good. Same here. Lots of interesting names. Yes, but yeah, if it was close, I'd go for the food. It's worth a couple bucks to try something different. Did not see any varmints last night. Didn't check. Didn't care. There wasn't food out. There wasn't a lot. There wasn't really much. And there was food in the tray on the table when I got up this morning. So that told me, well, okay. And there was no mama and kittens. So if they wanted it, they could have got up there and got it. But yeah, I wanted to give them a little wet food. They've been getting a lot of dry food only because it's easy for me to carry. And definitely I wouldn't ask Rich to do that. That's opening individual cans and everything else. I haven't been to a fair at all this year. The last fair I was at was 2020, no, 2022. Vinny came up with Irene and we wanted to meet Ben Jones. Ben Jones played Cooter in The Dukes of Hazzard. And then he got to meet him. Um, I got a picture of Vinny and me by the General Lee. Uh, yeah, it was nice. It was a great day. It was a Delaware County Fair. That's the biggest of all the fairs in this area up here. Oh, except the Syracuse. Syracuse, yeah. Nothing beats the Syracuse Fair. They got the top artists singing. I still can't believe the Outlaws played the tiny little park in Norwich. I'm like, really? You guys have gone that far to play a tiny little town like that? It's great. It's nice. Uh, yeah, but if they played the festival, that'd be different. The Shenango County Festival. There's a good cover band here called Nightwave. They do a good job at Depeche Mode. I saw Depeche Mode. Depeche. I saw them and the Meters at a place called the Muse in New York City over by the uh, Lincoln Tunnel. I can't remember the name of the tunnel. You got to be kidding me. Holland Tunnel. Yeah, just as you come out of the Holland Tunnel. That was nice. I went to anything. If I want a ticket, yeah, half the time I didn't even know who they were. I was addicted to winning tickets. It's that simple. If I heard giving it away, I ran to a phone. Yeah. My phone bill wasn't that good, but it paid off in the long run. See, my friends would not have gone to that. I didn't even bother even telling them I won tickets to that. I took Debbie, but yeah, yeah, no. In fact, I just spoke to Vinny yesterday. He finally called me back. I had left. I didn't leave a message, but I know he sees I called. So he was going off to some kind of event again. I don't even bother asking what vehicle does he take. So he has a good time wherever he goes. Paid off in good experience and memories. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. When I first started winning tickets, 1980, I want to say 87, 88, because my dad was still alive and he was yelling at me because of the phone bill. He's like, "Well, what are all these calls to New York City?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, Dad, I'm addicted to this. I give you, how much do I owe you?" And then he'd tell me how much he owed me, and I'd pay him back for the calls. But yeah. It didn't matter where I was. If I was at a friend's house and I heard giving tickets away, I'd run to the phone. But half the time, my friend wanted tickets too. So yeah, they knew if I want a ticket under their name, I got one. So somewhere is a list. I have a book with a list of all the tickets I won, what time, who the DJ was, what name did I use, what do I do for the tickets? Are they being mailed or on will call? Oh yeah, I had it down to a science. Okay, this name, my friend here is up tomorrow, so I could use his name. You know, and yeah, it was good. It worked. Now they make it so. Now they make it so tough for you to do that. You have to be physically present in New York, and oh yeah, I've heard them change that big time. WNEW told me, they said, you found a loophole. It's that simple. You found the loophole. They closed that loophole, but I still kept winning. It's because, and he said it to me. The general manager said, we take people for face value that's who's calling. He says, yeah. So, but here's your tickets. Thank you. Yeah. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. I'm looking out my window. I don't miss it. What I miss is my weed whacker. I miss going out there with the weed whacker, taking care of all this stuff. But yeah, I do plan on going out and putting just a little bit more dry food out for them, and fill that water tray. How's the fountain? Fountain's good. Fountain's good. So, what are your plans for today, Miss Maze Cat? What's your plans for today, Baldini? I forgot to greet everybody. Ah, muzzy headed. Yeah, I've been like that. I've been like that. 60 degrees by you. Ooh, everybody needs the rain. Isn't it true now that some people buy up? a lot of tickets on Ticketmaster and whatever and resell it. I I have ticket stubs from Deep Purple in the 80s, and it was $12.50 to see them. Capitol Theater, all the concerts were in Jersey. They were $10 to get in. Uh, then Ticketmaster came along, and I paid $60 for Grateful Dead tickets, and I thought that was just crazy back then. But that was Ticketmaster. That's why I stopped going to concerts. I'm like, paid $60 for a $10 ticket. Nah. And then I started winning them. Come on, hurry up before I lose my. Forget that. Um, I watched Forget About It, and at one point they're trying to get tickets to this concert, and they're up in Canada, and one of the Native Canadians up there said, he says, well, Jimmy says, how much are the tickets? He goes, $300. Wow, he goes, that's a lot of money. He goes, man, maybe I should become a scalper. And Jimmy says to the native Canadian, gee, does that word offend you? And the Canadian said, no, $500. It's like that, yeah, but that's a lot of money. I hear some of the prices for tickets to see these shows. You know, I feel lucky that I was able to count the crow's feet on uh, Mick Jagger's face, you know, and do the things I did. But yeah, anyway, it's a great day. I don't want to sit here and I'm sure you guys don't want to sit here and listen to my stories. That's for sure. That's why Chance is outside. He got tired of listening to me. A very exciting time of cleaning the kitchen. Not for nothing, but when I smoke a little bit of smoke and I start cleaning, I don't stop. I'll clean all day. Then, of course, it gets all messed up, and yeah. Oh, no. Anyway, yeah, go do your guys' stuff. Um, but yeah, they're out there playing good. Oh, look at all they ate. Wow. That was 8 cans of food there. Let me think. That was 8 cans of food. Mama, don't get as heavy as you did the last time. Because the last time we thought it was food and you popped out kittens. So, yeah. I love it. At this age, you're like bouncing all over the place. Hi, little guy. It's the little white and black one, or white, black, and brown one that's just laying by Mama. Not eating. That one is always very friendly. Doesn't run. But man, are they cute. Oh boy. I told you it's going to get harder and harder. The older they are for me to grab them because they all run from me. I got to sneak up on them when they're all in the bin. See, how many can I grab? Yeah. So, okay, guys, let me let you go. And I'm here. I've got lots of inside projects for the winter. Yeah, get out the winter clothes. Get out the winter boots. That's what I gotta get. Winter boots. And you get your vehicle ready. Got to get. I have, since I only drive less than 10,000 miles a year. Oh gosh, even less than that. Um, I use my winter tires all year round. I'm off road most of the time, and I'm at 9 miles an hour. I really ain't burning up a lot of tread. So, but yeah, oil change, all that, lube. Oil change is expensive now. That's crazy. I'll do my own. Take the oil down to Tim's Auto Tech. They'll take it. You're welcome for the yak. I like yak. Yakety yak. I can see its colors better now. Little moo kitty. Yeah, yeah. Little brown and everything. What? Yeah, see, now I got my chat back. I was wondering what is going on. And it said in red, click here to reactivate it. And I kept clicking, nothing was happening to him. I've got craft projects, organizing, and all sorts of stuff. Good, good. When you're done with that, if you want to help me load wood, that's what I'm going to do as soon as I mute this, is go outside. And did you see Buddy? Let me tell you real quick what happened with Buddy is, I don't know, I thought I clipped Buddy to that rope. Next thing I know, I'm looking out the window and there's Buddy in the backyard. But the second I called his name, he came running. And that told me something. I think I'm going to start trusting him off the leash when I'm there. When I'm there. So, if you happen to see on the camera Buddy, and me chasing Buddy, yeah. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later. Enjoy your day. Have fun. And let me know how it goes. I'll talk to you guys later. I wish I could, and you know I would. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye now. Yeah, way easier for me just to talk than to sit here and try to type out everything. Yeah, Buddy's outside. I got the front door open. He's on the rope, but he has been amazingly good off the rope. I had him off rope earlier, and he chose to jump into the truck and sit on the bed of the tailgate of the truck. So that was nice. And I wanted to give them water. They were out of water on the tray. And then I gave them, what, 8 cans of wet food on a big tray, baking tray, as you probably read. And hi, Lucy. How you doing, Lucy? Um, Mama liked to lick all the gravy first. I noticed that. She was licking all the gravy. Then she kept coming back for the rest. And then when I was sitting with her, she wanted to go and grab more. I said, no, 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 I'm grabbing that away from you, dear. You eat all of it. No, 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 no. That is really great, Buddy is sticking with you. Yes, that's what I want to make sure. You know, if he can do it, if I'm doing something outside, or even just sit there like I did, sit on the tailgate and watch him. Okay, you're off the rope. What are you gonna do now? And he chose to jump up and sit with me, so I sat there and had a cigarette and yeah, I should say a half a cigarette. That's better. Maisie does that too. Licks the gravy. Yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna put out more wet food. It's a lot to me, 8 cans, and now another 8 cans. That's 16 cans. But it's a treat because they've had so much dry food lately. I've been throwing them out chicken and some hot dogs here and there, you little things. Um, I even threw some seafood out for them. So yeah, um, I just wanted to give them some wet food. And the kittens, Mama's kittens came and grabbed it, but there was no sign of the others. So, and none of the other adults. So later, I'll put out another tray, let them clean it up, and there's no dry food for the varmints. Now, why am I so happy and in such a peppy mood? Well, I got good sleep last night. I took three. Three. Yeah, boy, did I sleep good. And then today, I just been every once in a while, a couple of hours, I'll pop one Tylenol. My leg feels good. Leg feels okay. Well, I shouldn't say that. Way better. How's that? That's better. That's really going to help Buddy on his energy, be able to go off leash and sniff around. Not only that, is I want to get him out to this field with the chuck it thing and let him run after a ball. He may not exactly give it to me, but he'll bring it. You know, that'll be his main. He won't care about anything else but to play with me. I really think that. And I really think that anywhere I go, he's going to go. He'll be sniffing around, but he'll be with me. You know, I can't keep sitting down. You know, Monday, I expect to hear from uh, this radio ultrasound people. And Rich brought up a good point. Even though Cooperstown's really good, Jenny May kind of said, eh. Rich said it's not good in the winter, and it isn't. It's a nasty area in there in the winter. That's why probably the Hall of Fame's there. It's only good in the summer. Anyway, um, she said Oneonta, and I agree. I know the one she's talking about in Oneonta. Dropped many of people off there. Who would have thought I'd be going there? Ha ha ha. Yeah. If he sees his rope outside, it will help him pay attention. Yeah. Because the first time he doesn't come back to me right away, that's when he goes right back on the rope. Until he has to come, like that. I loved it. When I looked at the video replay and I saw how quickly he reacted to me calling his name. So, yeah. He could have stayed back there sniffing around, ignoring me, but nope. There he is. He probably wondered, hold on a second, I'm not on rope. Yeah. So I don't know what I was thinking. I put it on, I thought. And according to the clasp, I put it on tightly, so I just didn't clip. It might have clipped to the dog tag. That's what I think. And then, of course, it slipped right out of that. Anyhow, won't do it again. Nasty roads or neighborhood? No. Up here? No. If he gets big reward for coming back. Yeah, well, I always carry something. What was it with Petey the last time? I can't remember. No, it might have been Buddy. I think it was with Buddy. Yes, it was with Buddy, and I carried the chicken jerky with me in the pocket. And I let him go off. Then I call him and I show him the chicken jerky. Come running back to me. So yeah, and then I'd hold on to it while we walked. So he's good. Hold on. I don't. That's not what by me. Yeah, that's not by me. But that's what I was gonna do. Every time I go out, I have this big, strong, empty outside garbage can. I throw wood into there. I usually fill it right up. Now I'm halfway, and then I bring it inside and stack it inside. That's what I did in the winter. So this way the wood stays dry. It dries the wood out, and I don't have to keep going outside in the winter to get wood. But this time around, no, I filled the can, took a break, filled the can, took a break. This time I filled the can, came talking with you guys, and I'll probably go out and get another load and bring it in, then call that okay. It's not going to rain because otherwise I got to cover that. So I'm going to try to bring it all in before it rains, which is, I don't know, a while from now. Weather. Yeah, when I first got Chance stayed off the rope. I never had him on a rope. I always stayed with me until one day. And that one day, that was it. That was it. Staying on the rope. Same thing with Petey and him. Staying on the rope. Waldron. I don't know where the fuck that is. Okay. Partly cloudy, partly sunny, cloudy, sunny, sunny, cloudy, sunny, cloudy, cloudy, cloudy. Okay, I don't see 0% chance of rain all those 10 days. Wow. Really? That's not good. I mean, it's good for the cats, not good for the forest. You want some rain. You still got people growing stuff out here. A lot of farms out here still got their crop out. Little bit at a time, that's the ticket. Absolutely. It's the way it is with everything that's difficult. You can't give up. You got to keep going. Like with Buddy. I could give up on Buddy and just say, ah, that's it. No. He's 2. I can still train him because he thinks he's a puppy. Yeah. But that was nice. That's a couple of times now I've taken him off the rope, and just around here, I just, you know, I point to the road, I say bad, bad. Well, I point around here, I say good. Like with my leg, don't step on this foot, bad. Yeah, he likes to come right up and step on my foot. So I put my right foot out for him to step on. Oh, I understand. I never let my cats out when I lived back east. Now I can trust them. When we would take our cat, well, 2 cats that we had as growing up as a kid up to our summer house, we'd bring them up for the first time. We'd have a leash on them, and we'd walk them around, let them sniff and bark and stuff like that, and then just let them off the leash, and they stuck around. That's and then that was it. From that point on, we just let them out. Oh well, Buddy is. I do notice the only time he notices where he's walking, anytime I have some kind of food in my hand and I show it to him for him, he looks down at the ground and then walks towards me. That's a quirk. I notice that. He does it every single time. Sometimes, hey, yep. But he's good. He's good today. He was good last night. He knows when my leg is bothering me. Uh, I guess Mama and her kittens have had enough for a while. They did eat a lot. I know Spots. I saw Spots eat. I saw Brownie eat. Boy, last time I looked out the screen, the back door, and I saw Brownie there. She keeps hissing at me. Like, what are you hissing at me for? Gee Liz. I threw her a piece of hot dog. I'm like, don't hiss at me. I don't see them, so oh yes I do. Okay, I see. Oh wow, these guys like each other. The orange, one of the orange ones, and one of the white and brown, black ones. Oh, they're laying together. Just them on top of the tarp that covers all the insulation that I made for their little entrance there. Cool. Okay, there's another one way down at the end on the tarp. Oh, they're all up on the tarp. Yeah, all the way down the side of the house. Cool. I'm having a relaxing afternoon and puttering around. Good. Did you clean your kitchen? I know you're going to clean your kitchen, but that's cute. That tarp is warm. Maybe out of the sun right now, but it's warm. That's nice. Yeah, but there's absolutely no way I can get that camera to see that. Only way is if I had a 10-foot extension cord on that. And I don't think they, well, they probably do come in 10 foot, but yeah, I wouldn't move it because then they just run. They're enjoying themselves. So I'm not messing with Buddy. He's enjoying himself sitting out in the sun. With the door open, it gives him the opportunity to choose. You want to come in? You want to stay out? If he comes inside, then I unclip him from the rope and close the door. But yeah, it'll be nice. I want to see Hopalong and his buddies come by tonight. And oh my goodness, there's no dry food out there. Yeah. Of course, Striper hasn't eaten cray cray. None of those have eaten, or their kittens. But ooh, it's about. Oh wow, it is 5 o'clock. Gee, I didn't even look at the. How come you don't nag me that it's 5 o'clock? I like organizing when I'm in the mood.
109.
Yeah, 5 o'clock, and I'm talk, and I'm like, okay, they should be showing up within the next hour. The way I've been seeing their time clock with showing up. They had quite a feast with all the way. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. What could I scrape back into the can? Maybe two. I could probably scrape enough for 2 cans out of the 8 that I put out there. So you figure Spots and Brownie and Mama plus the kitten, little her kittens. Yeah, because you're responsible. What about the 5 o'clock? And nag nag? Yes, I am a responsible adult. You question marked me. I was never a responsible adult. I am now for some odd reason. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Cleaning my kitchen. Yes, I do all kinds of things. Yeah. I just didn't want to continue sitting here watching stuff. I popped into a couple of live streams here and there. One guy, Ride Share Rodeo, they call him. And Steve was talking about autonomous vehicles taking over the gig work, and it's just never going to happen. You know, especially when it comes to people with disabilities and an autonomous taxi. You have a wheelchair and it's an autonomous taxi. That's not going to help you with the wheelchair. Not going to help deaf or help blind people. Blah blah blah, and all this. And he's right. Savage. Yeah. If you want me to nag, I will. Oh yes, you're very welcome. If I forget something like the date, changing the date, you got me now double, triple checking the date and the count because I keep count of the days of the one kitten and the week of the other kittens. All others have dates. But with that, I keep the track of the days. I don't know why. It became a habit. Yeah. Because I'm not just doing other stuff. What did I do the other? Oh, I was checking out Magic Studio, getting pictures of our artwork of an old man with an orange cat, letting him out of a cage. Magic Art's nice. I like a lot of their stuff. But they've had where I'd say a lot of cats in the description. Next thing I know, I've got a cat coming out of my arm. this cat's got 6 legs. So sometimes the AI kind of messes up. At one point, it had like the cat the size of a tiger next to me. I'm like, no. So I had to put tiny, the word tiny in there, and then finally it did it. We as people can let technology and go fully automated. Nah. Nope. Nope. I can bet you. Oh, I can bet you a big smile. Uh huh. 'Cause I don't gamble. That Miss Maisie cat would never give up her cars for a electric vehicle or an autonomous vehicle. She might add it to her collection. I'd add it to my collection. Yeah, if they made them affordable, like $15,000, like they should be. But yeah, I wouldn't know. I'd want to be behind the wheel the whole time. I want to be in control. That's why I do not make a good passenger. Oh no, I do not make a good passenger. I am a front seat passenger driver. Give me a wheel and a brake pedal with some of the friends that I've had. Oh, please. Yeah. I love the thumbnail of you with the ginger cat next to the cage. Yeah. Well, that's not me. That's not me. I'm not. My beard isn't that long. I don't know. Some of them are awesome. I got a lot that I haven't used yet. Well, I'm focused to get electric. They got. Yes, I know they do. They do. But that's fine. But don't try to take aspirated engines away from people and say no more gas fuel. Nope, no more. Take them off the road. Never gonna happen. You know. Oh, we'll only keep them for parades and other. No, 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 no. Not gonna happen. You know. I was always a designated driver. There was no such thing as a designated driver when I was drinking. I was the designated drinking driver. But I drove for a living. I drove. Back then, everybody drank and drove. Drunk and drove, drank and drove. Anyway, things changed. I prefer to drive too. Yeah. Well, it depends on my friends. Jim was a horrible driver, and I was always concerned with him. Yeah. That's why I yelled at him a lot. I'm like, Jim, pay the fuck attention. Wake the fuck up. you know? Um, Benny, I trust. I'd be blindfolded and I trust him and Maddie. Rich. Rich, when he works, he drives like a maniac fast. But when he's taking me to places and he's taking her to places, he's at 45 miles an hour. I'm like, dude, you know you're doing 45 with about 13 cars piling up behind you. He goes, yeah, I know. I'm in no rush. So, yeah, I just keep looking into the rear view mirror, the side mirror, and going, okay. Me, I'd pull over, but nope, not rich. Let them pass me. Yeah, straight away comes there, one after the other, passing them. But yeah, as far as leg wise, I'm not bad. I haven't gotten fireworks in, I don't know, hour. did not like the fact I took 3. But I'm glad I did. I don't understand. Give me enough to get with the pain. If I gotta take 3, well, give me a pill that's equivalent to 3. Uh, up, up the strength. No, don't give me 20 of them. Give me 5 of them, and let me see how I do it. Nope, up the strength. Give me another 5. Up the strength. Okay, we got it. Yeah. Oh, you can't do blah, 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 blah. I can understand with all the acetaminophen, but there's not that much acetaminophen in the Percocet. They don't tell you the ratio, but I know that I slept good. I woke up, then I slept good, then I woke up, then I slept good. I kind of thought maybe the pain went away. Maybe, oh, it finally opened up and my leg is good. Nope. Nope. For someone who's barely taken on aspirin, you seem to have. Yes, I do. I noticed that. I noticed that. Don't know why. I could tell you the last time I took any type of Tylenol stuff like that was when I had toothaches. I haven't had toothache in quite a while. Yeah, it's because I ain't got no teeth. Nope. So, oh, I know, no judgment. Yeah, no, no, not at all. I do have a high. Growing up as a kid, they had me on Ritalin, and they started me off on the low dose, and before you knew it, I was up there, and I gotta think, pull that out of the file, Mike. Oh, I don't know I don't think I can remember the dosage. I was a kid. I know that they keep upping it from like a blue to a different color to a different color, but it was all Ritalin, and it was the same thing. If your kid liked to play and have fun, ADSD. Well, now it's ADSD. But yeah, you played back then. They slammed you with Ritalin. My wife likes to drive. She was bus driver for a while. I don't mind riding. Yeah, hey, as long as you're a good driver, I don't. Yeah, your wife could drive a bus. That's awesome. That's awesome. I see. I like to see a lot of the female truck drivers on YouTube. I'll watch them for a while. Okay, it's 16 after. Oh, see, the problem is I had to restart Restream, but that would mean I'd have to get up at 2 in the morning. When did I start this? 3 hours ago. 2 o'clock in the morning to restart it again. That throw everything off. So, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. But no, I never liked doing pills. New. Um, these worry me. The acetaminophen, same thing with the ibuprofen, is too much can fuck your insides up. Pardon my French. So I'm watching them. The He said only do the Tylenol, don't do the ibuprofen. Only the Tylenol, no Advil, no this, no that. Uh, and on the bottle they say 6, I think they recommend for the day. 18 after. Oh gosh, can they make this smaller and with more information? It's all the way on the bottom, I'm sure. Yep, all the way on the bottom. 2 caplets every 6. So, 8. 8 in a 24-hour period. I've had friends that say, well, you can take 8 all the time, all at once. No, you can't, you dumbass. Yeah, I would, yeah. 8, that's good. I like that number. That's about where I am then. Good, good. The deal between my hubby and I was that I have to drive after eating. Otherwise, in the passenger seat, I feel a little green. Okay. Okay. Little travel sickness, car sickness. Okay. Never had it. Our cat had it. But no, we never had it. Um, yeah. That's interesting. No. See the foot. There we go. See, I'm sitting too much. Sitting too much. That's okay. I'm glad. I didn't even notice the time. I'd been sitting outside with Buddy. Last time I didn't bring my phone. I bet I would have forgotten my phone again. So, yeah. What are you doing? Ooh, you're playing. There we go. Let's see. 20 after. Boing. 2. Ooh, that was quick. Restream's been pretty good today. I noticed that. I don't know how it is on your end, but I'm able to do other stuff, open other tabs, watch stuff, and Restream isn't doing that oops stuff. It didn't do it with the earlier stream or this one here. So I'm hoping it still continues to be a good stream. I'm not logging off. I'm just going to restart another stream. That's all. I could restart this stream just by ending it and hitting start it again, and it starts it again. With the chat, at least on my end. Don't know about your end. Momentarily, moments really help, but it's short spurts for you. Yeah, yeah, I'm afraid that's the deal. At least until they can figure out why it's not going down. Why, what, yeah. So he figured that swelling should have gone down. So, and it hasn't. Oh, yesterday, oh my God. Yeah, I don't want to go into it. Yeah, I want to keep it on a good note. Um, yeah, if I don't hear from the ultrasound people, I'll contact them and let them know I want to go to the Oneonta office and get it done. Get it done. Get it back to the doctor. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. At least until you get your endurance back. Exactly. I don't mind doing the pain, working through it. It's when you're totally, absolutely exhausted and physically drained uh, after doing something very minor. Yeah, that's what kind of kicks me. Doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, yeah. Buddy, nice and quiet. that's what I gotta do. Oops. I gotta open up the analytics page on YouTube Studio. That gives me a breakdown of everything from how many people viewed, how many were consecutive viewers, uh, return viewers. What else will it tell me? The stream health, how many views. Ooh, only 18 views. But yet, it's only been on for 3 hours. That's low. I've noticed my view count has completely dropped off. I don't know. I don't care. At times it was in the 200-300s. Yeah, don't care. Looks like the kitty nut time. Savage. Yes. Oh, there's Mama. Okay. There, I just see her there. And that's what that gives me. So this is, I don't know, I don't even know if I'll save this. Probably will. Just make it unlimited, yeah, unlisted like I do all the others. Don't bother me. And then I have to set up this. Oh, that reminds me, I got a random subscriber and YouTube doesn't allow removal of them, only blocking them from commenting. Yes. Yep. Yeah, you can unsubscribe from them, but if they don't unsubscribe from you, you can only block them. I'm not too sure. There may be a way of blocking them from your channel completely. But I don't know, I'll look into that. Oh, yes, that's right. I keep getting the, come on, Mike, get your act together. That, that, and that. Okay. I did pop out a new short video of me and Buddy. I didn't notify subscribers and I didn't tag anybody in it. I just, let me release it. In fact, I didn't even look to see how many views I got. That I could do. I've got 3 minutes. You hear that, YouTube? I got 3 minutes. See if you can pull up that page in less than 1 minute. I think I know why my stomach is, or my leg is doing this. It's coming up on the time where I take my Eliquis. Let's see, how many views? 306. I didn't expect much. There's no picture of an animal in the picture. Yeah. But just me and Buddy going out for a ride. You have to post at least 3 videos or shorts in order for YouTube to continue with their bull crap. It's not someone I want to probably. Yeah, I don't blame you. Hey. Yep. Yep. Okay, you get unpinned. You come over there. Where's my studio? There it is. Move that over here. And yeah, if you notice, once I end the stream, in the chat should be the very total of watch hours. Now, what YouTube does after that, I don't know. They probably see, well, how many of these views are the same person. Like me, I'm running the cell phone and the YouTube and the restream. So that's 3, so they count that out. So, anywho. Glad I got the water. That was important to me. Food wasn't important. Water was. And there we go. Now we're down to the final. Goodbye. Goodbye. Let's see if I could do this one too. Let's see how fast you can read. uh, I don't use it because I noticed that it makes it lag, so I don't use that. The ticker on the bottom. No, don't do that. Now what did you do? No, turn that off. Good morning. Okay, that's off. And that's off. Okay, guys. Hope to see you at 6 o'clock. Enjoy. Bye.